How many times have you been at a county fair, state fair, and you're watching the judging going on, but you really can't hear and you don't follow up afterwards? What is going on? The eyes of a judge. That's where we're focusing in on this version of AgriCultured. I'm the fabulous farm babe Pam Jahnke, joined by Kyle Adams, who is one of the judges that's along with us in the rabbit area for this particular county fair. And I said, Kyle, people don't pay a lot of attention to what the judges are saying or doing. The kids do, obviously, but some of us spectators may miss out. Tell me a little bit about how in the world you evaluate rabbits.
When we're working with those rabbits for the pet class, what I'm looking for as a judge is I want to make sure that the nails are done. A pet rabbit should always have their nails done, be in good condition, practice good husbandry at home. And so that's what's important when it comes to the pet class. Then when we come into the showmanship, it's all about the same thing, making sure your rabbit is groomed and it's up to, it's a healthy animal to bring to the fair, so we're not getting anything else sick. And that allows the kid to go through and show me what they do for a health inspection.
Right. And it is all about the kids. I mean, yes, you're watching the rabbit, but that rabbit speaks volumes about the kid. So, for example, we've got Emily here with Shark, her rabbit. You don't really handle the rabbits, though.
I don't, but, especially, in any project in agriculture, you got the younger kids that might not know everything yet, so what I'll spend more time with is how to properly flip a rabbit so the exhibitor is safe and the rabbit stays safe. So when we're flipping the rabbit, it's very important that you never lose control of that one head that's in between, the one hand between the ear and the head. That's your control of the rabbit when you flip it over, whether it's a 2-pound Netherland Dwarf or it's a 20-pound Flemish Giant. That is your control hand. Then you utilize your whole arm to rest it about, and then you do your whole exam, checking the teeth, eyes, nose, its vent area, its legs, nails, everything's done that way.
I'm joined here by one of the judges, Rachel Penterman. Are you an expert in any particular area?
So the rabbit judges for ARBA, American Rabbit Breeders Association, they do need to be licensed in all the breeds. So essentially, when we're judging, we're an expert in all 50 breeds of rabbits, which are recognized. You really have to know your standard, which is what we judge off of, is the ARBA standard of perfection.
What would you say to kids that want to get involved in this project? What should they know before they start?
Definitely the care essentials, cages, how to care for the cages, how to clean the cages, know what food you want to feed them. Definitely try to learn as much as you can about some of the breeds of rabbit that you're looking into getting. Just know your stuff as best as the best of your ability so that your rabbits do stay healthy and happy.
So now tell me a little bit more about the care and preparation in getting Ginger ready.
So before we come to the fair, we trim toenails and just make sure they're clean and there's no spots on them or anything. We groom them for probably about an hour each, and just making sure that their hair is fine and that they have no medical issues and making sure that they're safe.
So people come past, and I've heard people say, now, why is that milk jug in there? Help them understand some of the practical means that you guys put in place to keep them comfortable.
So what we do is we go home and we freeze our bottles in a freezer just filled with cold water and stick it in a cooler, bring it here, and the rabbits actually lean up against them and just cool off. They'll immediately know what it is.
Yep. Excellent. And what about feeding?
Feeding, it's really up to your interpretation. Everyone feeds differently. There's different types of feeds. There's Timothy Hayes, and each feed helps determine how healthy the rabbit is. So high proteins can cause a little bit more heat because their bodies are working harder to process it, but really just making sure you're getting the right balance.
And that's part of the reason why we wanted to introduce you to these folks, because it gives you an option, too, to be involved in your county state fair festival. And now you know, thanks to Rachel Penterman and also Tanner Clark and Ginger for helping you be AgriCultured. I'm the fabulous farm babe Pam Jahnke.